The arrest of a British man accused under Pakistan's blasphemy law is generating international concern about its application, with 72-year-old Dr. Masood Ahmad facing a potential death sentence under the controversial sharia-based legislation. Ahmed was arrested in the eastern capital of Lahore shortly after two men from a banned militant group, Lashkar-e-Taiba, came to his clinic and began asking him questions about his minority Ahmadiyya sect of Islam. However, businessmen nearby Ahmed's premises, who were required by a new government order issued last year to rigorously investigate allegations of blasphemy before pressing charges, say police never spoke to them or took their statements. In another case last week, a Pakistani court sentenced to death a mentally ill British man, Muhammad Ashgar, on blasphemy charges after he allegedly claimed to be Islam's prophet, and there are countless others languishing in jails over blasphemy charges.
At the moment, more cases under the blasphemy law are pending against Muslims than against non-Muslims, because the sect, one sect accuses the other sect of making a blasphemous statement or saying blasphemous things in a khutbah in a masjid. They do go to the court at the time of hearing and circle them and raise slogans, and the judges are afraid of these demonstrators. So lawyers, see, we are having a considerable difficulty in finding lawyers for these blasphemy accused.
Pakistan's Christian population has been particularly affected by the blasphemy law. The mother and father of 6-year-old Zaira, poor Christians from eastern Punjab province, were also arrested 7 months ago on charges of sending text messages that insulted Islam's prophet. Her grandfather explained that it was not possible for them to have sent the messages because they cannot write very well.
The phone messages were sent by somebody else, because my son and daughter-in-law are only educated to 5th grade, so how can they send these type of messages?
Representatives from Pakistan's minority faiths say the law has made life for minorities tenuous and fearful, with violent attacks and discrimination increasing. Speaking anonymously for fear of deadly reprisals, a local representative from US-based charity Rescue Christians, which has operated in Pakistan for 4 years, told the Associated Press that in that time they have aided hundreds of Christians.
Our ideology and the basic aim is to protect, to save the victim first, to provide him a safe home, right, as well as provide food and every accessory, whatever he needs or they need, right? And then, if possible for us, and if the case is much high profile and the life is under very much threat, then we used to reallocate him from Pakistan to elsewhere, some safer place.
Despite the very real danger posed by extremists, most of Pakistan's 180 million Sunni Muslim population neither support the violence of militants or their hatred towards religious minorities.